Hi, I'm Ajit Menon. I'm the CEO of PGIM India Mutual Fund. These past couple of months in the COVID lockdown has had its challenges, but for us as a business, it's been the best results that we have seen in a very long time. And when I say best results, it's not as if our sales went up twofold or threefold. Our sales went up tenfold. And I think that a large part of that success that my sales team and me have a lot to do with our training from Pramod and our association with Edify Consultants. And I say this in utmost sincerity. I have known Pramod for a long time, and I have seen that my team in the last many months have internalized many of those concepts that Pramod brought to the table to us in a business where, it's a service and it's very difficult to do, especially if you're doing everything digitally. And to me, I think there have been a couple of factors that have stood out in Pramod and the interaction that we've had with Edify on the sales side. Primarily, it's about, firstly, Pramod's understanding of the problem. So before I can even say that, we had some sort of canned programs that we wanted to do for sales as a sort of checklist, I think that the most important thing is that Pramod's approach is really not to give you something which is canned. We went through a very, very deliberate exercise with our sales heads and regional heads to identify where is it that the teams were getting stuck, or where is it that the teams are facing a challenge? And Pramod then, designed and sort of made that program customized for our team. It involved a lot of elements of consulting sales, of negotiation, and even of client behavior management. And, just doing simple tips and simple steps like the 5, 10, 10, 5, which I just can't get out of my head or my team can't get out of the head in terms of having a very, very strong elevator pitch for your product and service, has actually improved the top of mind recall and the reaction and response that we have had from our clients and from our advisors who buy our investment products. Also understanding the whole step of relating within the entire consulting sales journey, how important that one part is, and just knowing and feeling that customers, before they can decide on your product or whether they like the product or the service, they decide whether they like you. And that's an important part. And if you can't relate with the client and use that aspect of knowing the structure of how you would be selling to your client for the product or service you represent, your productivity is just going to be slow. And I think my intention for my team was that we can all think of ourselves as being productive, but I wanted to enhance it. If something was happening after 4 or 5 calls, I wanted to get it down to 2 or 1. And I think that the success as an organization that we got in multiplying our sales, not once, twice, or thrice, but 10 times over, has been in large part because of what we learned from Pramod, the various concepts of consulting, selling, and also the sort of personal mentoring that many of my sales team members went through with Pramod. He's very liberal with that as well, which we were lucky to get. And that sort of, gave them the confidence, the transparency to really be confident in dealing with actually the big elephants or the A+ category clients. Our biggest gap was that our teams were good, but they were good in the A category, B category clients. They were not really getting success in the A+ category client, the big movers and shakers of the business. And I'm pretty happy to report that, where maybe 6 months ago, we had about 400 or 500 active people who were working with us. That number last month was 1,400. And I think the results speak for itself. And I do think that, much of that was because of the trainings that we had from Pramod. So I'm sure that our association will continue, and I will continue to leverage Pramod and the team at Edify, and it will only be for our benefit. So I hope that you leverage them in similarly as well. Thank you.